everybody!
Hiya!
Welcome to a new video. Today we are doing our Assumptions of Us video.
What?
We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me.
Okay, today's video I asked on my Instagram and on our YouTube community page for you guys to send us your assumptions of us.
What?
I must admit they're all very light-hearted.
Light-hearted?
So it's a
Well, that's nice.
Nice of you guys to think we're all very light-hearted. But yeah, anyway, I am going to read out the assumptions and we'll give you our very honest answers.
Okay.
Okay, so question number 1 is, you both met each other at school?
No,
No.
we did not.
Tom's 2 years above me.
And we went to different schools.
Yeah, Tom's going to be 26 and I am
I'm
24.
old. My school doesn't exist anymore.
it got turned into
teared down. It turned into, it does
was a high
exist, but it
school.
doesn't.
It was a high school and now it's turned into a sixth form. So a college, like 16 to 18-year-olds school.
Yeah, but it went through that transition whilst we were still there, so I was like the last year to go.
But I didn't go to that school. I went to a different school and I had my own little scene emo phase without Tom.
Oh no.
Question number 2.
2?
You were each other's first love.
What? I'm not. Jess is my first and only girlfriend, so obviously I'm gonna be like, yes, obviously. Mwah.
I was in a relationship before I got with Tom, which lasted for almost 4 years. But me and Tom are coming up to 4 years now, so...
Winning the race. Oh no.
Tom will be my longest relationship, and it's the one I've been most happy in, so... He might have not been the first person I was in love with, but you're the one I'm most in love with.
Oh gosh.
Question number 3. You prefer Disney to Universal?
Me? Or it's both of us?
Both of us.
I see the parks, or the just
parks.
in general.
The Disney parks. You prefer Disney parks to Universal parks?
Definitely. As much as I really like Jurassic World and Jurassic Park.
Universal's definitely like a one that you only have to spend 2 days there, whereas
Yeah.
Disney we always want to spend like all of our time there.
Like, I'd live in Disney, I wouldn't live in Universal.
Yeah.
So
I prefer it, but there are some rides that I wish they made Disney-ish and put into Disney.
what do you mean?
Like, I don't know, the Hulk is just such a really big, nice roller coaster. They don't have anything
The
like
Hulk's
that
quite cool, yeah.
They don't have any
Well, they
rides like
have-
that in Disney.
They have, Disney has its fair share of thrill rides,
But the
with
only
Rock and
ride-
Roller Coaster
yeah.
and Everest, I think's a like bumpy enough
But,
ride.
like, they don't have many roller coaster rides.
They don't have like Alton Tower,
Yeah.
big ones.
So
But-
in that sense, I like Universal more.
But we don't go on them rides that much.
But in a like overall scale, I do prefer the Disney parks.
Yeah.
Question number 4: you got in a relationship at a young age.
Well, I think we've agreed that I'm just old, so I already will disagree with that because it's true. We like. Well, what counts as a young age?
I just turned 21 when me and Tom got together, so you turned 23. So I guess
I
it's
wouldn't
not a
say
young age.
That's like normal couples getting together for a relationship, kind of.
Yeah. Well,
Like we weren't like. Well, it was already answered with the question. Did like we knew each other from school
Yeah.
and stuff like.
I was in relationships at school.
I wasn't. I played RuneScape all the time.
But obviously they were just like, I call them just like, you have high school relationships.
Yeah, well that's what I thought I meant by like you coming into proper relationships.
but
No
we
offense to like,
didn't.
obviously you got like people who have been together
Childhood sweethearts.
and all that, which of course.
It does happen. But we didn't get together at a young age. We got
We
together.
didn't know each other when we were young, really. So.
We've been together 4 years in.
Ooh.
4 years in August.
August.
That's right, isn't it?
We're so bad. We went to Disneyland Paris.
in 2018 and Disney World in 2019. It goes via our Disney trips. That's how long we know that we've been in a relationship. Question number 8 is, you want to visit all the Disney parks. This was our most asked question.
Who doesn't want to go to all the Disney parks? We
actually spent like the whole afternoon the other day looking at Disney Hong Kong.
We watched, I can't remember, I don't know who it was.
Is it what Adults in Disney or something like that?
But they had, I really liked the vlogs, obviously, but we watched Hong Kong. Was it Hong Kong?
Yeah, Hong
Kong, and then they went to Tokyo.
They went to Shanghai.
Shanghai.
We watched someone in Tokyo, but I can't remember.
But yeah, we really want to go to them. It's because they're so different.
They are. They've got different rides, and their whole like way of being is completely different.
Yeah, it's.
We watched Luke and Rich go to Tokyo.
Luke and Rich, well, obviously they always go to, well, not always go to them, but they've been to them.
Yeah.
And they're also good vlogs, so check them out. But.
Of course we do.
Of course, and then. Well, there's got that Magic Day at Sea as well, which is like
Disney
the UK
cruise.
Day at Sea cruise that they're doing. I really want to do that too, so that's
Tom's
got me
obsessed with that at the moment.
I want to go on a cruise, and I don't want to have to go to like
Florida to do it.
The Bahamas, or
we do want to go to Costa Rica.
I obviously want to do all of them because obviously it's like a nice cruise, but
a holiday.
But I want to do this one. But yes, I want to do
all the parks.
Next
question is, you never argue.
This. See,
everybody argues.
Everyone argues, but to me, and like arguing is like something that we bicker. We don't argue.
Yeah,
argue to me is
we don't always agree on things. Like Tom wants pizza for dinner every day.
Yeah.
But I tell him we can't have pizza for dinner every day, and he cries.
Every day.
But we don't. We have. I wouldn't say we've ever had like a full blown out argument.
No, we disagreed and got grumpy with each other. I'm sitting on my own today.
I'm going to bed now.
But it's like
we always kiss and make up.
It's like, yeah, it never lasts. Like it's just a like.
Everybody bickers. Like I don't think there's any relationship ever where they've been like, what should we do today? And they both say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Next question is, you're really down to earth. I guess.
I'm going to presume so.
We don't pretend to be anything that
well,
we're not.
See, that's such a down to earth person would say. I don't think so. Like that's such a down to earth answer to say, but I don't.
Like when we don't pretend to be anything that we're not.
Yeah, I think we're just. I guess that is just being down to earth. Like we're very like we are who we are.
We are very mellow. If we're weird, we're a bit weird.
Well, I am weird, but.
You see us as we see each other.
Yeah, like.
If you think we're down to earth, then we're down to earth.
Okay.
Next question is, you would get married in Walt Disney World?
See, I don't know.
We
watched the
Fairy Tale
Weddings, which it looks amazing.
I would love to get married in Walt Disney World, but I also want my family to be there, and I don't think we'd ever be able to afford to fly all the people to Florida.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I'm very much have like a small quiet wedding.
Yeah, we always like, Tom is very much like, we don't need to be married to love each other, but
like I'm not that bothered about weddings. I am bothered about weddings. Like the way I say it sounds like I don't want a wedding. Like, I don't want to get married.
Not a big old social person.
I'm not
in
social
the way
at all.
That we want to invite 100,000 people to our wedding and have a big old party. We're social in the way that we would invite our families and we'd have a big dinner with all the food and and dance with Nora and Matilda.
Like I'm not like, right, I need to make a toast kind of person. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like sat.
Like Disney World is quite flashy. Disney World is very like flashy.
Yeah.
I'd love to have like photos in my wedding dress in front of the castle and stuff.
Well, yeah, but that's just
So we would get married in Florida, but maybe not at Walt Disney World. But then I wouldn't then choose to get married in Florida. I'd just choose to get married at home. Yeah,
I think I wouldn't pick, like, you got your, like, if you're getting married in Disney World, it kind of, like, your honeymoon, basically, is also Disney World. And I think I would pick something
different.
Like, as much as, like, going for Disney World for your honeymoon's really cool, and I would do that, I think I'd just have, again, it comes down to being more like mellow. Like I'd pick
We did say we want to do Alani as our honeymoon.
See, I would do Alani, but that's because
it is a subtle Disney place.
It's Disney, but Hawaii's got its own vibe, if you know what I mean.
I also wouldn't maybe get married there.
I wouldn't get married there, no. I don't know.
We wouldn't get married in Walt Disney World, but we'd possibly honeymoon there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Next question is, you'd like to vlog full time? I don't think so. Possibly if our lives...
I don't think we're interesting enough.
If we did more stuff and we lived in an interesting place and we did a bunch of stuff and like, I don't know.
See, it would be cool to do, like, obviously...
We wouldn't be able to vlog full time now. One, because we wouldn't...
we don't have enough money to
Yeah, we wouldn't make enough
it.
money to do it. And there's not, like, in this pandemic right now, there's not enough stuff for us to do that. Like, doing 3 videos a week is, like, enough.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it so much that if we ever did, like, everything we do, we will vlog. Like, if we move house, we will vlog. And like, that is way more interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't think we do enough now to be able to do it full time. But maybe, possibly, if we ever get to the point... If we get
to the point, it will be an interesting challenge to try and do. If it works, it works.
Yeah. Next question is, you're both artistic.
Yes.
We're both okay at drawing.
But we're lazy.
No, I think we're both creative. I, like, obviously with all my sewing and, like, DIYing at home and stuff. And like you with, like, you do like to do your drawing and stuff.
Well, I used to do drawing quite a lot and I like doing that, but I just stopped doing it for whatever reason.
I know, I keep telling him he's got one of those drawing pad things. Keep telling him to set it up.
I do want to get into it.
You're lazy.
I'm lazy. I'll admit that I'm lazy. It's because, I don't know, you have to be in like a
specific mood
to do, like, obviously you can't just go sit down sewing. Like,
you have to have the ideas.
You have to have the ideas and, like, I
feel
don't
like
know.
Doing it.
It's like, I don't know.
I
But
know
obviously
what you
I play my video games and stuff, so that, like, that's, I guess if you count that as like a hobby.
That's not artistic though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you got that over, like, you got, like, interacting with your friends online versus drawing.
So we both
on
are,
your own.
We are artistic.
Yeah.
But Tom prefers to do other things.
I
Essentially.
mean, if I could have an ultimate job, it would be an Imagineer. So to me, that says that's quite, like, you have to be creative to do that. But I'm like, I can do it. I've got so many good ideas.
Okay.
I want to make my own Disney park. That'd be awesome.
Question number 10. Tom was in a band at school.
No. Well, actually, in primary school, for like a project, it was my brother and like a couple other people at school, and we made instruments. Well, I guess this is a class assignment, so it don't count.
It don't count as a band. I thought you were going to be like, when I was a kid, I sat my mum and dad down on the sofa.
I remember this day, it was really cool. Like, obviously you're in class, you got put into like groups of 4 and you had to make instruments, and then you like showcase them by doing like a song, like it was like a gig in school.
Okay.
It may have even been an after school club. I don't think it was, but it can count as my first band.
But Tom was never in a band.
No, I'm not. I don't know how to use any instruments.
You have a guitar.
I bought one because I wanted to get into it, but
you never did.
I never did.
I now play the ukulele.
You play, well, you stopped a little bit now.
I stopped a little bit.
But you have been playing, and I kind of want to get into ukulele. Like, it'll be pretty cool. But I've never been in a band.
Next question is, you are morning people.
At Disney we are.
When we need to be, we are.
When we need to be, yeah. But normally I'm like, I'm staying in as late as I can.
When Tom hasn't got work the next day, then yeah, he stays
I'm
in bed.
sleeping in for sure. And then...
I would like to be a morning person. I'm way more of a morning person in the summer.
Well, yeah, that's understandable. The sun just is bright and wakes you up.
And it's warm, and it's nice to get up early. Whereas in the winter, you just want to stay in bed.
Stay in bed, like, it's like I'm just staying in my cover all day.
So, seasonally, yes.
I'm still,
But never
even with the season, I'm still a bit, I'm gonna get my sleep that I can.
I'm never like morning person being like wakes up at 5, 6 a.m. I'm
I
not
can't
like that.
do that.
I used to have to be like that for college and stuff, but
See, that's when
I
it's
don't
when you
choose
have
to
to,
be.
you have to, or when you can.
But no, I don't choose to be that sort of morning person.
No.
Question 13 is, I'm guessing this is aimed at you, but Star Wars is your favourite franchise out of Disney franchises?
Out of Disney, well, I mean, it's not really, it is Disney, but it's not really. Like, I prefer Star Wars, OG Star Wars, to Disney's version of Star Wars, meaning the new trilogies.
But as in like...
But as a whole, as a franchise...
Do you prefer Star Wars over like Marvel and Pixar?
It's, see, I don't know. Now that you say that with Pixar, I really love Pixar, like, they're like feel movies, if you know what I mean. But they're like not...
Do you prefer it over Marvel then? Like the live action kind of franchises?
See, I prefer Star Wars overall just because I really like Star Wars. But I can really, like, I really appreciate it, and like, it's like Marvel's...
I like Star Wars.
The MCU, like all the cinematic universe is like really good, and like when you get into that, you're like, I love it.
I like Star Wars for its nostalgia as well.
Star Wars is definitely nostalgic for me. I think I'm going to pick Star Wars, obviously, because of that alone, obviously. I keep saying obviously.
So yeah, you do prefer Star Wars?
First Star Wars, it's like what I liked in my childhood, what I still like.
Yeah, you are obsessed. You've just bought a Boba Fett.
I love Boba Fett.
Question 14. Tom hates vlogging.
I don't hate vlogging, but I'm not the best at starting conversations. Not conversations, I'm not very good at wording, but I think that's just because I'm not a talky person. That's just your confidence.
Like, he's fine when he starts, like now, you've just been chatting away.
Yeah, fine, obviously.
I think it's more of a, like, because we've had nothing to do. Yeah. It's hard to just, like, talk to nothing.
Yeah.
But when we go to Disney and stuff, you enjoy it?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I think I just struggle with, like, starting the vlogs and stuff. Like, you just have to get into it. Like, normally you take the lead with talking and stuff.
Only
and I let you do that,
don't.
but just because I think you're more better at talking than I am.
But sometimes you'll notice when Tom starts a vlog, that's because I'm like, do you want to start the vlog today?
And sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Which, I mean, doesn't mean I don't like vlogging. Like, I like vlogging, like, it's really... Like,
yeah. I
like that we, like...
Do it.
Film our lives and stuff, and it'd be nice to, like, look back on and everything.
Yeah.
And, like, all of that.
So if it seems like I take over, and that's why someone asked this question, it's because I don't want to force Tom into it.
You don't force me into it. Maybe sometimes.
So...
Like, when you make me do cooking with you.
That's just because you don't like cooking.
But I'm not very good at cooking.
I think it's not that you hate vlogging, it's just you have to be in the mood to want to.
Yeah.
And our last assumption...
Last one.
...is you prefer Pixar over Disney classics.
It's so... See, I really love Pixar, and I really love Disney.
I don't think I prefer it over it, but I just think the Pixars are more rewatchable.
Rewatchable and more... They're not more real. Like, Disney's are more fairy tales and it's a story. Like
princesses and things like that.
I feel like... See, it's hard to tell because Disney and Pixar are getting closer together, like the way they do the films. Like Frozen's more like...
But Frozen is
heartfelt
still like
and
princesses and stuff.
It's still princess and stuff, but like you go like I'll go with
Pixar's more relatable, I guess.
It's more relatable, but that's why I said with the Frozen thing, like they put more, not more investment, like they've always invested in their characters, but I meant like...
I agree with you on the, like, Disney is like princesses and all of that, whereas Pixar is like, even though most of it is like mystical, it's always based on like a way of life or a family or something. Like Up is about Carl and Ellie. Coco is about Miguel and his family and how they live, and then it's got the magical bit.
It's very like personal, if you know what I mean. Like there's always like a good moral and everything to it. Not that there's not good morals in the classics and stuff.
I think I like them both exactly the same, but I think once we've watched through all of the Disney classics like we are doing, once we've watched them, we're like, oh, I can't watch them for a while. Whereas I could watch Coco today and then watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I like them the same, so I'm gonna say I don't prefer.
But I feel like I would lean more towards Pixar, but Disney have. It depends on your mood. It depends on what film you want, really.
I wouldn't say I prefer Pixar, but I like them both the same.
Yeah,
So.
no, I'm gonna say that as well. Like, it's mood dependent.
But okay, that is all of the assumptions.
Way.
I think it just kind of.
It was a pretty light-hearted one, which is nice.
It strengthens our, like, exactly what we are, kind of.
I think we're fairly simple people.
We are very
Which isn't bad, obviously, but you know what I mean.
But yes, we are going to end the video now. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys disagree or agree with us on any of these things for how you feel about the question, how you would answer it, let us know down in the comments.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed.
Yeah, and keep up to date. We've got a notification bell, just click that. You'll get all of our videos notified when we upload Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!